Welcome to this demo of how to find, fix, and prevent broken permissions inheritance with Site Administrator for SharePoint. I'm Jennifer Lupiba, a Product Marketing Manager for Dell, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of how you can better report, act upon, and enforce broken permissions inheritance policies to close security loopholes before I turn things over to Dell Systems Consultant, Gazwan Kari, for the demo portion of the video. You can ensure a secure SharePoint environment by revealing potential security risks found with broken permissions inheritance through Site Administrator. You can find potential security issues without long investigations by viewing detailed permissions reports to verify the reason for the broken permissions inheritance. You can automatically propagate permissions throughout the entire site collection or site by restoring inheritance in one mouse click if needed. You can make it easy for content owners to manage their site permissions through delegated and security-trimmed access to these reports and actions. Let's have Gazwan show you how to find, fix, and prevent broken permissions inheritance with Site Administrator.
Hi and welcome. This video covers broken inheritance reporting and open content reporting, as well as enforcing policies to prevent these two security breaches from occurring again in your environment. To be more specific, we're going to show you a report of where you have broken inheritance, as well as where you have authenticated users group having access to your system. And then we're going to give you the ability to enforce policies to prevent and remove such breaches. We do that through the Security Management Dashboard, one of 4 focus areas in Site Administrator for SharePoint around governance. Let's drill down into the Security Dashboard. We need to provide the site or site collection we want to work with. So let me type this in. Release is the site I want to work with. And you're going to notice among the different reports that we have in here, there is a section bottom left hand side that shows us 2 things: broken inheritance as well as open content. Clicking on the boxes on the left hand side generates the report for us. So this is where we have broken inheritance. In our case, a list and an item. That's what the report is showing us. And so let's take a look at that. Here we have it on an item within a list, as well as shared documents have broken inheritance. So that's the report. It's good to know. Can we enforce a policy to prevent that from happening? Because we don't want for that to happen. Absolutely. By clicking on inheritance policy, you can come in here and configure this policy. All thing you need to do is click on settings. You can apply it once, or you can set this as a policy, and now this is being set as a policy that's going to run on scheduled basis. If someone goes in tomorrow and makes a change, then the next time the policy runs, we're going to go ahead and overwrite their change. Open content is the other area. Where do we have authenticated users? So what we do is basically run a report for authenticated users having access to the inputted site or site collection in our parameter. So here, user permission for this site, because that's the site we chose to run the dashboard with. And now we're looking for authenticated users, and they also have access to this item, which is not something I personally like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open the site collection security dashboard to configure this policy. We're going to basically configure this policy to prevent them again from having access. I don't want authenticated users to have access to just an item. If someone wants that, well, I don't want them to have access, period. In some organizations want to force that, and other organizations at least want to be able to report on where these users have access to. So this is how we do it. This is how we run reports on 2 things: broken inheritance, open content, and then be able also to enforce policies right through the Security Management Dashboard. Thanks for listening in.
Learn more about Site Administrator for SharePoint by visiting quest.com/siteadministrator.